A very pleasant and good afternoon. I would like to welcome everyone to the Eagle Gymnasium on the campus of Trinity Baptist College for an exciting NCAA basketball matchup between tonight's Timberwolves from Florida Gateway College versus your very own Trinity Baptist College Eagles. If you would at this time, I'd like everybody to stand for prayer and remain standing for the singing of the national anthem. Dear God, Lord, we thank you, Lord, for everything that you've done and all that you do. God, we thank you, Lord, for each player here. Bless them to play to the best of their ability and no one gets hurt. And in your name, Father, we pray. Amen. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave? And here is the starting lineup for the visiting Timberwolves of Florida Gateway College. We have number 0, Diamond Smith. Number 3, Kenny Brown Jr. Number 4, Tay Cobb. Number 10, Nate Henderson. And number 20, Jeremiah Tisby. The Timberwolves are coached by head coach Charles Ruiz and assisted by Glenn Weich and C.C. Wilson. And now, the starting lineup for your very own Trinity Baptist College Eagles. We have number 1, Jakari Randolph. Number 2, Marquise Duncanson. Number 11, Chris Bam. Number 12, E.W. Lewis. And number 24, Sam Battle. The Eagles are coached by head coach John D. Jones, assisted by Coach Kareem Shepard, Jeremy Bolts, and Chip Gomes. The officials for tonight's game are Ray Wagner, Gio Insignias, and Sean Johnson.
Thank you, Marcus Van, for that beautiful rendition of the national anthem, our prayer, and our opening lineups. And hello again, everybody. I'm Ray Bureau. Welcome to Trinity Baptist College, the home of the Eagles for NCAA men's basketball, as the Eagles take on non-conference opponent, the Timberwolves from Florida Gateway College, about an hour west of Jacksonville from Lake City, Florida. Hakeem Bethelmy is our cameraman tonight, member of the men's soccer team. Thank you to Hakeem filling in for Dean tonight. Dean unable to make it. He's in a calculus class right now, and I'm sure he'd much rather be here. But Hakeem filling in for Dean here on camera tonight. The Wolves win the opening tip-off, and our ball game is underway. Wolves waste little time getting the ball around the perimeter. Work back to the top, and the first shot of the game is a three-pointer, in and out. That was Kenny Brown with that opportunity. And the Eagles with the rebound, and they'll have their first offensive possession of the night. We've had some Wi-Fi difficulties in the gymnasium the last couple of days. We do appreciate your patience. Hopefully those will get straightened out before too long, and you'll be able to at least listen to the action if it's not showing up too well on the video screen. Wolves with the steal, headed up the court. Wolves wearing the green jerseys with the gold trim, going from the right to the left, and another three-point shot. That one off the back of the rim from Diamond Smith. Eagles in their traditional home whites, going from the left to the right as we play the first half. Trinity Baptist has a record of 7-12 overall, and the Eagles are coming off that fantastic 61-59 buzzer-beating win at Pensacola Christian College back on Friday night. Sam Battle, twice within the last 3 games, has hit a buzzer-beating layup to give the Eagles the 1 or the 2-point win, depending on which game it was, and we're going to have a whistle called against Florida Gateway on the kick. And it's going to be Eagles ball. Fresh 20 seconds put on the shot clock. Only a minute 25 into the action. Pull up a chair. A lot of basketball coming your way. Trinity Baptist is 4-2 in South Region competition. And after tonight, all 4 remaining games are within the conference. Give you those scheduled games when we get an opportunity. That was Duncanson going up for the layup. No call, and a 3-point shot from D.W. Lewis, in and out, and pulled in by Jeremiah Tisby for the Timberwolves. They work it up the right side of the court very quickly. Find a man wide open inside the paint. The shot no good. Another opportunity for the Wolves. Great feed, but Sam Battle will be called for the fouls. He goes up to block the attempt from Tisby, and that's the first foul of the ball game. So at the line, Jeremiah Tisby ready to shoot 2 free throws. No stats information available for the Timberwolves, but they're having a really good season. A record of 17-10 as the first point of the game is now on the board. Timberwolves are 2-1 in their conference. That is the Sunshine Conference here in Northeast Florida. Tisby with free throw number 2 does not go. A nice rebound by D.W. Lewis. And that pass almost stolen away. Brown went up high but could not control it. Now the pass toward the other side of the court will go out of bounds. And it's going to be Eagles basketball. 21 seconds on the shot clock. Eagles looking to take the lead for the first time tonight, trailing 1-0 at the 17:48 mark here in the first half. That's Jakari Randolph at midcourt, finding Duncanson near the corner. Long pass to Chris Pham. Randolph takes the pass, the jump shot off the back of the rim and rebounded by Nate Henderson. 1-0, Timberwolves lead. The free throw from Jeremiah Tisby just about a minute ago. Timberwolves working around to the top of the arc, and a three-pointer off the front of the rim from Smith. And the Eagles another opportunity to take the lead. These two teams met on January 16th in Lake City. Florida Gateway won that ball game 89-48. Lewis takes the pass at the baseline. Turnaround jumper, no good, and out of bounds off the hands of Jakari Randolph. Kenny Brown scored 24 points in that game at Lake City for the Wolves. Diamond Smith had 15, and Leighton Vion had 12 to help lead Florida Gateway. Meanwhile, Marquise Duncanson, who recently surpassed the 1,000-point mark in his college career, he put up 13 points on January 16th at Florida Gateway, and Sam Battle reached double digits with 10. Still 1-0, and the jump shot off the rim, and Duncanson with the rebound. Battle goes inside the paint, feeds Randolph to the outside and worked to Duncanson. Thought about the three, stepped inside, finds Battle, and no good. Ball batted around over toward the corner. Battle keeps this one in bounds. 10 seconds to shoot. Randolph misses everything, and Gateway with the stop and the possession, and now we're going to have a traveling violation called against Kenny Brown. Hello to Miss Lisa Randolph cheering on Jakari and the Eagles. Kenton Bibbs, Marquise Duncanson, D.W. Lewis, Sam Battle, and Jakari Randolph on the court at the moment for Coach Jones. Parrish Hobdy now at the scorer's table ready to check in. Bibbs misses the short jumper. Gets the rebound off the floor. The layup will draw the foul. There were two Timberwolves in on the play. We'll see which one gets called. That will go against Nate Henderson, his first. And that is team foul number 1. Each team has committed one foul. Parrish Hobdy will check in for Randolph, and Kenton Bibbs will head to the line. Bibbs has done a very nice job at the line this season, 71.4%. And he has a chance to tie and then put the Eagles in front. First of two is no good. Kind of bounced off the rim a couple of times. Bibbs, though, still with an opportunity to tie the score at 1. And a free throw number 2 is good, and we're at the most unusual score in a basketball game, 1-1. Still a whole lot of action to come. 15-41 and counting in the first half. Free throws from Bibbs and Florida Gateway's Jeremiah Tisme. So far, all the scoring. Shot clock down to 12. Kenny Brown back near midcourt, guarded by Duncanson, feeds a man in the corner. Now running the baseline and called for the travel will be Diamond Smith. That'll give Trinity Baptist another opportunity to claim the lead. Quick pass up the court to Duncanson. Duncanson works it back near midcourt, allow his teammates to get into position. Lewis takes the pass, bounce pass to Hobdy, and it's out of bounds. And it will be Gateway ball. Still 1-1, 5 minutes into the first half. There's a pull-up jumper, and the first field goal of the game is scored by Kenny Brown. And it's 3-1 Timberwolves. Two-point lead for the Wolves. Low scoring first 5 minutes. Shot clock down to 17. Duncanson all the way across court to Bibbs. Thought about the three. Instead, he comes inside and gets the pull-up. And the first field goal for Bibbs and the Eagles ties the score at 3. Leighton Vion ready to check in for head coach Charles Ruiz. He is assisted by Mr. Glenn Weiss. There's a pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound and a second chance for Tisme. Does not go. And the Eagles now could take the lead as Bibbs goes all the way, feeds Parrish. Short jumper from the outside, and it's good. Parrish Hobdy, who averages 6.5 points per game, puts the Eagles out in front 5-3. Timberwolves also assisted by Mr. C.C. Wilson. And we have our first timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout for Coach Charles Ruiz with the score 5-3 TBC, 13:57 left to go in the first half. Florida Gateway has 2 games left in its regular season. They will be both on the road this Saturday afternoon. Gateway is at Pasco Hernando Community College. That's a 2 p.m. game, and that's a conference matchup. February 12th, they'll be back here in Jacksonville to take on the Blue Wave of Florida State College at Jacksonville. The conference tournament begins on February 15th in the Sunshine Conference. Next opportunity will give you the remaining schedule for the TBC Eagles. 5-3. Eagles lead just past the 14-minute mark of the first half. Running the baseline and getting blocked with drawing a foul will be Kenny Brown. Foul's called on Parrish Hobdy. That is his first, and it's team foul number 2. So Brown will go to the line for 2. Leighton Viana all the way back on the defensive side of the court. Kenny Brown ready for 2 free throws, possibly tie the score. Number 1 is good. I was watching them during warm-up, and they were draining free throws after free throws. Again, I don't have the season statistics available for the Wolves, but watching them warm up, I can tell you they can shoot their free throws. Number 2 from Brown is good. He has 4. And we're tied at 5. 13:45 left in the first half. Duncanson finds Lewis from the corner for 3. A little bit too strong and pulled in by Tay Cobb. That's Cobb at midcourt, who gave it up to Diamond Smith, who shoots from outside the lane, and this one hit the bottom of the net and bounced out of bounds, and it's Eagles basketball. Hobdy just does beat the 5-second call, but Coach Jones had called for the timeout with the score 13:24 left in the first half, tied at 5. We'll go ahead and give you the remaining schedule for Trinity Baptist College, all within the South region. This Saturday at home, both the women and the men will play Trinity College of Florida. Ladies at 2. The gentlemen will tip off at 4. Then the Eagles will host Johnson University of Florida on Thursday, February 13th. That's another women's-men's doubleheader beginning at 5 and the gentlemen at 7. Then both teams will travel to Toccoa Falls College on February 20th and finish the regular season at Bob Jones University on February 22nd. And the South Region tournaments begin on February 27th. The men will play at Toccoa Falls and the ladies at Bob Jones. Bounce pass to Lewis. 1-on-1 and a traveling violation. We'll give the ball back to Florida Gateway.
Sub for the Eagles, number 15,
George Tusha now onto the court. Lewis will have a seat. Tied at 5. 13-13 left to go in the half. Three-pointer from the corner. Diamond Smith missed everything. Loose ball off the floor, grabbed by Farmer. He feeds Cobb and the layup off the glass. That's good, and Farmer is on the board, and Gateway leads 7-5. Bibbs gets it across the timeline at midcourt, setting up an opportunity for the Eagles. Worked around to the corner. Bibbs 1-on-2, and he's going to be called off for the traveling violation, and I'll give it back to the Timberwolves. So no basket. Wolves lead by 2. Very quick passes up the court. Back outside to Cobb, bounce pass to Farmer. Cobb takes it back, fires off the 3, and he swish. Gives him 5, and Gateway leads 10-5. De Los Santos finds Bibbs inside the paint. Underhand layup misses, and we're going to have an offensive foul called against George Tusha. That's his first, and it's team foul number 3. Things 12 minutes left in the first half. Timberwolves with a 5-point lead at 10-5. Work the ball to the right corner. Now back up to the top of the arc. Tay Cobb. I'm a big baseball fan. Tay Cobb, the Hall of Famer. Long pass all the way across the court to Vion. Back to Brown. Three-pointer. It's good. So Kenny Brown gives his team an 8-point lead at 13-5. Parrish Hobney for three off the rim and rebounded by Brown. He's up the right side of the lane, the layup and the basket. And a timeout for Coach Jones at the 11-17 mark of the first half. And Florida Gateway leading 15-5. Eagles softball got underway last weekend. Two really good games against the Rams of Columbia International University. Columbia won those games. They were both very well played on both sides. And the baseball team is going to have its first game this Friday night. Of course, hoping they're able to play. We have some rain in the forecast. They already had to postpone last weekend's series at Florida National due to weather. So the home opener now becomes the regular season opener for the TBC Eagles baseball team. Friday night at 7, Trinity Baptist will host Columbia International University. And then the TBC Eagles will play 2 against Columbia International on Saturday afternoon beginning at 12 noon. Softball team tomorrow is at Weber International University. And then Saturday we'll visit NCAA Division II Fort Valley State in Fort Valley, Georgia. So baseball and softball season now underway as the basketball season comes to its conclusion in just a few more weeks. 10-point lead for the Timberwolves, 11-17 to go in the first half. Trinity Baptist will inbound. Bibbs across the timeline, feeds Sam Battle back onto the court from the outside. Battle finds a man underneath, and George Tusha gets the basket and draws the foul. So Tusha will shoot 2, and a foul called on Leighton Vion. Oh, he'll shoot 1. The basket was good. So a chance at a 3-point play, and Tusha also a very good free throw shooter, 70% on the season. Brian Ruiz now on the court for Coach Charles Ruiz, and Tusha completes the 3-point play. 15-7, Gateway leads. Very quick work up the court for the Wolves, just past the 11-minute mark of the first half. Tay Cobb guarded by De Los Santos, has a man open in the corner. Smith goes toward the paint, pulls up from the side of the lane, misses the jump shot, but the rebound, a second chance, no good from Farmer. Diamond Smith, though, able to get the ball right back and put it in the cylinder, his first score of the night, and it's 17-8 in favor of the Wolves. And a whistle at midcourt. That is going to be an offensive foul called against Ruiz of the Timberwolves. So fresh 30 seconds on the shot clock for TBC. De Los Santos toward the left side of the lane, guarded 2-on-1. Hits Kenton Bibbs, feeds Battle, the glass, and the basket. Sam Battle on the board. Eagles back to within 7 at 17-10. Kenton Bibbs on guard of Cobb, who feeds Smith. Good defense by the Eagles. Smith tries to go inside, and the ball stripped away. George Tusha got his hand on it. Sam Battle picks it up. Bounce pass to Bibbs. Contact. No call on the basket. So Kenton Bibbs pulls the Eagles back to within 5. They were trailing by 10 just a minute ago. They've cut that deficit in half. Farmer turnaround jumper off the rim. Viana rebounds, second chance misses, and this one's out of bounds. Last touched by Brandon Farmer, and the Eagles will take possession now with a chance to get to within 3 or possibly 2. Marquise Duncanson back on the court for Coach Jones. Jarrett Gardner also checks in for Florida Gateway. 9:28 and counting left to go in the first half. Trinity has pulled to within 5, and again a chance to get even closer, but that ball's knocked away. And the official's going to say it is Gateway's ball. And Gateway will inbound, 17-12. Loose ball on the floor. Cobb feeds Ruiz, three-pointer, in and out, and a nice rebound from Bibbs. And then he's hit from behind, and that will be a foul called against Brandon Farmer. That is his first, and it's team foul number 4. TBC will inbound after the substitution. That sends Joshua Cross onto the court for Gateway. D.W. Lewis back on the court for the Eagles. Just past the 9-minute mark of the first half. That's Bibbs racing inside the paint, the spin move, lost control of the ball, and it will give it back to the Timberwolves. Wolves work the ball around the perimeter. Ruiz thought about the three, back to the corner. That is Brown for three, off the rim. And then last touched by Jarrett Gardner. So the Eagles will inbound, trailing by 5 at 17-12. Eagles work the ball around the perimeter. Bibbs guarded by Cross, but not too closely. Finds Duncanson from the side. Three-pointer, in and out. Looked good coming out of his hands. Hit the inside of the rim. Bounce back out, and Gateway with the rebound. Gardner is blocked for the moment by Battle, but then he got over Sam Battle and got the basket to fall. So a 7-point lead for Florida Gateway. First score of the night for Jarrett Gardner. Pass inside and knocked away. Touche of those able to recover. His turnaround, however, does not go. And Gardner's right there to pull in the rebound. Bounce pass and then a feed to the corner. Farmer for three. It's good. That's the second three of the night for Brandon Farmer. 8 points total. And Gateway has worked its lead back up to 10. 22-12, 7 minutes left until halftime. Randolph on the left side of the court. Gives it up to Duncanson. Pull-up jumper off the rim. And another rebound for Jared Gardner. Three-point shot from Ruiz. Ryan Ruiz with his first basket of the night and a timeout for Coach Jones. With the score, Gateway 25, TBC 12, 6:25 left. We'll pause here and we'll be right back when the gentlemen retake the court. Trinity Baptist will inbound, trailing 25-12. Some three-point shots in the last couple of minutes for the Timberwolves have opened up this 13-point lead. Battle takes the pass from Bibbs at the free throw line, goes inside, and this one misses wide to the left. Cross. He found a man open in the left. Now that's Cross with the pass towards Farmer inside the paint, and that one does not go. Farmer rebound, turnaround jumper, and a foul. And that looks like that's going to go towards George Tusha. That is the call, and that is number 2 on Tusha. It is team foul number 4, and at the line for 2 will be Brandon Farmer. First free throw off the front of the rim does not go. Farmer missed his first. Here comes number 2. It is off the front of the rim. Lewis with the rebound. 5:48 and counting left to go in the first half, and a 13-point lead for Florida Gateway. Bibbs hits Duncanson, who charges inside. He's stripped, but it's out of bounds, and it will stay with the Eagles. Brandon Farmer in on the defense. Battle will inbound, 17 on the shot clock. Bibbs takes the inbound pass. Points for Brandon Farmer and a 15-point lead for Gateway. Parrish Hobdy heading back to the scorer's table. Inside to Lewis. Back up top to Bibbs for 3. Off the back of the rim. Randolph rebound and a foul. 2 shots coming for Jakari Randolph as Kenny Brown is called for his first. That is team foul number 5. Randolph at the line. Limited opportunity, nothing out of 2 on the season. First of 2 is good. Parrish Hobdy will check in for Sam Battle. Randolph hit his first, has a chance to make it 2 in a row. Free throw number 2 from Randolph is good. So he hits them both, 27-14. Gateway leads, 4:54 left in the half. Quick work up the court. Farmer's turnaround jumper, 2 bounces off the rim, and it drops through. 30-second timeout for Coach Jones. With the score 29-14 in favor of Florida Gateway with 4:46 left to go in the half. Eagles inbound, trailing by 15. Ball knocked away, but Hobdy's able to regain possession. Randolph almost lost control of the ball, able to keep it inbounds. Shot clock under 10. Randolph takes the pass at the top of the lane and then loses control of the ball, and Diamond Smith will pick it up for the Timberwolves. 4:10 left until halftime. Smith feeds Cobb just outside the arc. They work it around to the left side. All the way back now to Diamond Smith. Cross for three off the rim. Farmer nearly tapped that one in, and this one goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Eagles. It'll be Timberwolves ball. 3:52 left to go. Not sure what the delay is for. Oh, it's the delay for the shot clock to be reset. Official is saying to put 3 seconds on the shot clock. Now a little more discussion about the shot clock, but it's going to now get reset to 20. As one official says, the ball hit the rim. So 20 seconds put on the shot clock. High pass, and we're going to have an offensive foul called against Jarrett Gardner. Eagles will inbound with 3:46 left in the half. Tarek Lyles makes his first appearance for Florida Gateway here tonight. Hobney brings the ball up the court. Eagles work the ball around the perimeter. Duncanson back to Hobney and inside to Parrish. Turnaround jumper off the rim and the backboard, and it drops in. That's second score of the night for Hobney, and a 13-point lead now for Florida Gateway. Take Cobb over on their sideline, finds Diamond Smith inside the paint, and Smith gets the layup off the backboard. Loose ball at midcourt, and we're going to have a jump ball in the possession arrows with Trinity Baptist. We just passed the 3-minute mark of the first half. 31-16, Gateway leads. 2:59 left on the clock. Sam Battle back onto the court. Jakari Randolph will head off to make way for Battle. Hello to Miss Sheila Jones cheering on the Eagles, particularly Sam. Thanks for letting us know you're watching. Bibbs inside and the basket. Kenton Bibbs now with 7. He made one terrific move right down the middle of the lane. That's Tay Cobb for 3. First basket of the night for Tay Cobb. It's 34-18, Gateway leads. 2.5 left to go in the first half. Hobney takes the pass, fires off the 3, and this one rims out and rebounded by Joshua Cross. Cobb has a man open on the baseline. Shot attempt by Lyles, though, off the rim. Kenton Bibbs brings it across the timeline. Duncanson on the right side of the court. Gets it back to Bibbs. Another pull-up jumper and a beautiful shot off the glass. 9 points now for Kenton Bibbs. 34-20 with 1:40 left to go. Lyles has his pass stolen, but as Duncanson turned up court, the ball hit the baseline, so we'll go back over to Florida Gateway. Henderson back onto the court. Lyles will head off. And Gateway looking to add on to a current 14-point lead. Oh. Now Lyles has come back on, and it's Brandon Farmer heading off to the sideline. Inbound pass stolen by Sam Battle. He gives it to Bibbs, and Bibbs draws the foul. On the floor, so the Eagles will inbound at midcourt. Oh, that is team foul number 7. And that is a 1-and-1. I believe he called the foul on Joshua Cross. Kenton Bibbs at the line. Bibbs at 70% on the season, and this one in and out, and rebounded by Henderson. Bibbs at 71.4% coming into tonight's play. One minute left. Tay Cobb backs it up near midcourt. Now Cobb charges to the hole and gets the basket and the foul. That will be Marquise Duncanson with his first. Basket is good. Cobb now with a chance at a three-point play. .8 seconds to go. 36-20 pending the free throw. Cobb takes his time, sizes up the shot, and converts the three-point play. He now has 6. It is 37-20. Duncanson all the way up the court very quickly, makes hard contact with Tarek Lyles, and Duncanson will draw the 1-and-1. That's foul number 1 on Lyles. Duncanson on the season, 81% from the stripe. He is 46 out of 57, a fantastic job shooting free throws for the senior. That's team foul number 8 for Florida Gateway. 1-and-1 is up and in. Duncanson is on the board. 37-21 pending free throw number 2, which is good. So Duncanson hits them both. 37-20. Eagle gets called. Cross will go shoot 2 free throws. That is Sam Battle with his second, and team foul number 5. Cross will have his first attempts of the night. Number 1 from Joshua Cross is off the back of the rim.
7 for the Eagles, number 20, Joel
De Los Santos in, and D.W. Lewis will head off. 39 seconds left. Cross missed his first. Number 2 is off the back of the rim and into the hands of De Los Santos. Long pass up the court. Bibbs takes the pass, finds Hamdi on the right side. Back to De Los Santos. Now Duncanson for 3. Off the rim, rebounded by Battle. And out of bounds goes Tarek Lyles. He got the ball away from Battle, but stepped out of bounds, so the Eagles will keep possession. Shot clock is off. 21.3 seconds left to go. Battle ready to inbound. Eagles have now 18 seconds put on the shot clock. It was off just a moment ago. Bibbs back at midcourt, guarded by Smith. 5-second count is on. 8 seconds to go. Well, shot clock was off. Then on, now off. Duncanson for 3, and the buzzer beater is good. So Duncanson hits the 3 right at the buzzer to make the score 37-25 in Florida Gateway's favor as we head into the intermission. We'll pause here. We'll have a 15-minute timeout. We'll come back in about 12 minutes, recap the first half, and get ready for more action. You're watching TBC Eagles men's basketball on TBC Eagles on YouTube. Stay with us. Welcome back to Trinity Baptist College. As you see on the scoreboard, Florida Gateway leads 37-25 with about 3 minutes left until we resume play. Brandon Farmer has used a pair of three-pointers to help him garner 12 points total. Kenny Brown has 9. He is followed by Diamond Smith with 4, Tay Cobb with 6, Brian Ruiz with 3, Jarrett Gardner with 2, and Jeremiah Tisme with 1. For the Eagles, Kenton Bibbs leads away with 9 points. Marquise Duncanson hit that buzzer beater right as time ran out in the first half. He has now a total of 5. 4 points from Parrish Hobdy, 3 from George Tusha, and 2 each from Jakari Randolph and Sam Battle. Nobody in any serious foul trouble. Most number of fouls is 2. They're shared by 3 players. Tarek Lyles of the Timberwolves and George Tusha and Sam Battle of Trinity Baptist. Marquise Duncanson and Parrish Hobney each have 1 foul, as do Florida Gateway's Leighton Vion, Kenny Brown, Brian Ruiz, Brandon Farmer, and Jarrett Gardner. In the rebounding battle, Gateway has won that in the first half, 19-13. Trinity Baptist is 6 for 8 from the line, and the Timberwolves are 4 for 9. So you're up to date in case you missed anything as we get ready in just about 2 more minutes to continue the action here on TBC Eagles on YouTube. Our next home game and live feed will be Saturday afternoon when the Eagles host Trinity College of Florida. The women's game at 2 and the gentlemen will tip off at 4. We'll plan both of those to show you here on TBC Eagles on YouTube. Then the final home games of the season will be against Johnson University of Florida on Thursday, February 13th. Tip-off time at 5 p.m. That's when the ladies take the court, and the gentlemen will then follow at 7 o'clock. And then the Eagles will end the regular season at Toccoa Falls College on February 20th, a 5 p.m., 7 p.m. women's men's doubleheader. And then it's a 2 p.m., 4 p.m. tip-off times for both games at Bob Jones University to end the regular season on February 27th. The men's South Region Tournament will be at Toccoa Falls College in Toccoa, Georgia, and the ladies will play their tournament at Bob Jones University in Greenville, South Carolina. Florida Gateway has 2 ball games left in case you missed this earlier. The Timberwolves will be at Pasco Hernando College. That is a conference game. They're going to play this Saturday at Pasco down in the Tampa area. That is on February 8th at 2 p.m. And then the Timberwolves will return to Jacksonville to take on Florida State College of Jacksonville at 7 p.m. on February 12th. The Sunshine Conference Tournament is on February 15th. Location and times are still to be determined according to the schedule page on fgc.edu on the basketball page. Well, the second half is now ready to begin. Florida Gateway will have possession. They won the opening tip, but then Trinity Baptist got a jump ball possession near the end of the first half. So Gateway will inbound as we get started in half number 2. Nate Henderson, Tay Cobb, Kenny Brown, Diamond Smith, and Jeremiah Tisme are the starting 5 for the Timberwolves. And the first shot of the second half is no good, and we'll have a jump ball, and that will go over to Trinity Baptist. Eagles have D.W. Lewis, Marquise Duncanson, Jakari Randolph, Kenton Bibbs, and Sam Battle on the court as we start the second half of play. Eagles trail by 12, 37-25. A long pass to Lewis, a spin move, and the layup does not go. Diamond Smith brings it up court, almost had a strip by Bibbs. That one's knocked away, but picked up again by Kenny Brown. Bounce pass inside to Tisme. He had trouble controlling it, but it was knocked away, and Gateway will keep possession with 19 on the shot clock. Worked up to Cobb, bounce pass inside, and Lewis with the steal. Kenton Bibbs goes inside the paint, feeds Lewis, jump shot from about 18 feet. Great shot for D.W. Lewis, his first score of the night. Eagles now within 10 at 37-27. Eagles fans cheering on the defense, looking for another stop and then to give the offense a chance to cut the deficit down a bit more. The shot clock is under 10. Smith guarded heavily by Randolph, feeds Henderson inside the paint, dishes it off, and a pull-up jumper, no good. The ball hit the rim, so in fresh 20 seconds on the shot clock. 1 second left when Brown got that shot off. Here's Cobb feeding a man underneath, and Jeremiah Tisme with the dunk, giving himself 3 points and a 12-point lead for the Timberwolves. Kenton Bibbs at midcourt. 18 minutes left in regulation. Bibbs works it to the right side. Hits Duncanson at the top of the arc. Duncanson inside the arc. Now takes it up the right side of the lane. Finds Jakari Randolph wide open for the layup. First field goal of the night for Randolph, and this one goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Eagles, so the Timberwolves will keep possession. Only 2 seconds ticked off the clock. So 28 on the shot clock for Florida Gateway. Inbound pass right to the hole. Henderson, turnaround jumper off the rim. Almost tipped back in. Loose ball grabbed by Brown. Tay Cobb will reset the offense. Shot clock down to 13. Henderson to Cobb to the right side, guarded by Henderson. Had a little trouble getting inside. The good defense by Jakari Randolph, rather. There's Tisme with the turnaround jumper inside the paint. Great job by Tisme getting up and over everybody for the basket, and we have a foul at the other end of the court. Kenton Bibbs will shoot 2. Waiting to call for the foul. That will go against Tisme, his first. First foul of the second half for either team. Kenton Bibbs 1 for 3 so far tonight. Came into tonight's play at 71.4% from the line. 12-point lead for Gateway, pending the free throws from the senior Kenton Bibbs. First of 2 off the front of the rim. Bibbs ready with free throw number 2. It is good. 1 for 2, now 10 points for Bibbs. Very fast work up the court. First shot no good. Second chance misses. Third no good. And Lewis with the rebound. Then it's stripped of the ball. It's loose and out of bounds. Last touched by D.W. Lewis, but credit Lewis with good defense, then getting the rebound. 41-30, Gateway leads. 16:54 left on the clock. Timberwolves will inbound. Cobb guarded by Duncanson and worked over to Brown to the right side now. Smith all the way across the court. Cobb will fire off the 3, a little bit too strong, and another rebound for Lewis. Lewis has worked the paint on the defensive side very well. Randolph with the pull-up. I was about to say floater, but Marcus beat me to it. That's Marcus Van, the PA voice here at Trinity Baptist College. Excellent move by Jakari Randolph. The little bit touch floater for the basket. He now has 6 points. And we're going to have a foul away from the ball. Looks like it will be Jakari Randolph. That is the call. That's his first, and it's the first team foul on the Eagles in the second half. Parrish Hobney in for D.W. Lewis, who did a terrific job on the defensive side of the court so far here in the second half. Ball knocked away, but picked up by Smith, and a layup no good. Batted around. Battle keeps it in bounds. Randolph to Duncanson up the right side of the lane. Lost control of the ball, but he gets it right back. Turnaround jumper off the backboard. That one hit the side of the backboard and into the hands of Kenny Brown. 1-on-2 and a foul. Offensive foul called against Brown. Credit Sam Battle getting back quickly and getting into position to draw the charge. And that gives the Eagles now a chance to cut the deficit down a little further. Right now it stands at 9. Eagles trailed by 15 at a couple of different points in the first half. Trailed by 12 at the half, and now it is a 9-point deficit, so they're chipping away. Hobney with the inbound pass. Duncanson takes it in the backcourt. The bounce pass is stolen by Brown to the hole, and a foul on Parrish Hobney. That will be number 2 on Hobney. Team foul number 2. And it will send Brown to the line. He is 2 for 2, both of those in the first half. So 2 free throws for Kenny Brown. First one good. Brown now in double digits. Lead back up to 10 for the Timberwolves. Henderson and Tisme back on the defensive side of the court. Marquise Duncanson standing right on the midcourt stripe. Brown hits them both, giving him 11 and an 11-point lead for Florida Gateway. Bibbs takes the pass, is stripped. Picked up by Tisme, and he gives the ball up to Diamond Smith. Cross pass, Smith, one dribble, turnaround jumper off the rim, and he gets the rebound. Then ball stripped away, Bibbs and Smith going for the ball. Hobney volleys it towards the sideline. 2-on-1, and Duncanson will reach in, but the timeout called by Coach Ruiz first, with the score 43-32 in favor of the Timberwolves at the 15:09 mark of the second half. 30-second timeout. And assuming no mistakes, Florida Gateway and Trinity Baptist have each used both 30-second timeouts. Coach Jones has called one full. If you're in the Jacksonville or Lake City area looking for a good church service this Sunday, come on over to Trinity Baptist Church. We're in the middle of a series about family life. Dr. Tom Messer, head pastor here at Trinity Baptist Church at our Hammond location, our main location at 800 Hammond Boulevard. Pastor Daniel Riddick and Pastor Josh Evans lead the way at our Oakleaf campus at Enterprise Learning Academy on Old Middleburg Road. Trinity Baptist Church, 2 services each Sunday morning. 2 services at each location. Off the glass and in the bucket goes Diamond Smith. He now has 6 and a 13-point lead for the Timberwolves. Duncanson 1-on-2 all the way across the court. Fed to Randolph on the baseline. And this one misses and is pulled in by the Timberwolves. Tay Cobb with the rebound. He brings it up the court. And a steal for Kenton Bibbs. 1-on-1 and a rejection. And we're going to have a foul at midcourt. That will be called against Kenton Bibbs. Both teams hustling up and down the court. Steals and blocks. And now Gateway will inbound at midcourt. De Los Santos back on the court for the Eagles. Brandon Farmer back onto the court for Gateway. D.W. Lewis will check in for Jakari Randolph. Slight delay, a little moisture on the floor. That's the reason for the delay. .45-32, 14.5 left on the clock. Cobb thought about the three, did a pump fake, pulled inside, misses the jumper. Henderson with the rebound, outside to Smith. That one a little too strong. Farmer, though, with the rebound and the putback. Farmer with 14, and the lead is 15 for the Timberwolves. That's a kick violation called against Tay Cobb. 23 on the shot clock. Duncanson takes the handoff from Hobdy. Almost lost the ball. I think Cobb knocked it away, but Duncanson corrals it. Finds De Los Santos. A long three, a little bit short. Eagles are able to maintain possession off the rebound on the floor. Battle picks it up, lays it in. Heads up play by the freshman Sam Battle. 4 points for Battle. 47-34. Again, a very heads up play as the ball was knocked away. He was right there to pick it up and lay it in. Cross pulls up from just inside the free throw line. This one is out of bounds. Little bowling ball action as the ball knocked over what looks like the pins from this distance, the drink bottles and the concession stand. 47-34, 13-13 left to go. Two teams have played even basketball in the second half. Battle, right side of the lane, and the basket. Sam Battle in the last few ball games has really worked the offensive side of the lane very effectively. It's now an 11-point lead for Gateway. Farmer inside the paint, called for the 3-second violation, if I saw that correctly. That is a correct call. And the Eagles get a break, get the ball, and have a chance to put the deficit back down into single digits. Brian Ruiz, Kenny Brown back on the court for the Timberwolves. Farmer, Cross, and Tarek Lyles also on the court for Coach Ruiz. Battle, Duncanson, De Los Santos. Duncanson, a long three, in and out. Lewis keeps the ball inbounds. Parrish Hobdy for three. Oh, no good, but a whistle. Looks like we're going to have an offensive foul away from the ball called against Trinity Baptist. Sam Battle with his third. Tusha and Lewis. So right now it is Bibbs, De Los Santos, Tusha, Battle, and Hobdy for the Eagles. Three-pointer from Ruiz, off the rim. Nice rebound by Parrish. Quick transition, feeds Bibbs, a layup, no good. Rebound for Joshua Cross, all the way up to Lyles on the left side, pulls up for three, it's off the rim. Kenton Bibbs on the left side of the court. 11:36 and counting. Bibbs charges his way inside, and he will draw the foul. Called on Brian Ruiz. That's his second. It is team foul. Nope. Free throw number two, again a little bit too short off the front of the rim. Long pass to Leighton Vion. Wolves will slow it down, back it up near midcourt. Worked around the perimeter. Vion hits Brown at the top of the arc. Brown pulls up. That's a two-point shot, and it's good. 13 for Kenny Brown, and a 13-point lead for the Timberwolves. Just past the 11-minute mark. Battle guarded by Brown. Goes inside the paint. Ball taken away by Cross. Here goes Cross up the left side, and Battle gets back on defense and rejects the layup attempt. Great recovery by Sam Battle. Got down the court, made another terrific defensive play. Duncanson heading over to the scorer's table. He will check in for Battle. Again, credit Battle with a great defensive play. 26 on the shot clock. 49-36 is the score. Long inbound pass to Cross. Gets around Bibbs, almost lost the ball. Bibbs with the steal, but then taken right back. Ball bounced high over Bibbs' head, but Trinity right there with the steal. Bibbs and Duncanson team up. That's De Los Santos, a beautiful pass, and the assist from Duncanson. And De Los Santos, the beneficiary of the layup. And that deficit is back down to 11. .16 left on the shot clock. Cross the left side of the lane. Off the rim, no good. Farmer, second chance, yes. Farmer, the leading scorer with 16 points, and it's 51-38 with 9:54 left to go. Eagles work the ball to the left side. Now feed Bibbs at the top of the arc. Brown knocked it away. Bibbs tracked it down quickly. Shot clock at 10. De Los Santos, nope, that's Duncanson with the possession. Takes the three off the rim. And rebound by Ruiz. .9:24 and counting left to go. Ball worked around. Farmer kept the ball inbounds. Bibbs with the steal. And that one knocked down by Cross. Picked up by Ruiz all the way to the basket and lays it in. 5 points for Brian Ruiz. 53-38, Gateway leads. Two Timberwolves ready to check in at the next whistle. Parrish Hobdy for three, a little too strong, pulled in by Farmer. Right side of the court. Cross in the corner, guarded by De Los Santos. Pass inside to Farmer, misses the layup. Missed opportunity for the Timberwolves. Duncanson inside, and a layup no good. And we're going to have a foul. Looks like that's going against TBC. Marquise Duncanson with his second. That is team foul number 3. Skylar Snook, Sam Battle, and Jakari Randolph back onto the court. Duncanson, De Los Santos, and Hobdy make way. Diamond Smith checks back in for Gateway. 15-point lead for Gateway. Timberwolves work it all the way around to the right side without a dribble, and Kenny Brown hits the three. He ties Farmer with the game high at 16 points. It is 56-38 Timberwolves. Bounce pass back to Snook, and Snook is on the board. Skylar Snook with the jump shot. Excellent pass from George Tusha with the assist. 3-point shot from Brown off the rim. Randolph with the rebound. Hobney takes it up, or check that, Bibbs. Lost control of the ball. Loose ball on the floor, and we'll have a jump ball which goes to the Timberwolves. Bibbs came up, checking his right thigh. Looks like he'll be all right. Skylar Snook over at the sidelines. And it looks like Parrish Hobney will check in for Snook. 7:10 left to go, 56-40 in favor of Florida Gateway. Hello to Ms. Ruth Battle, cheering on her son Sam. Thanks for letting us know you're watching. Music Man 1000. Again, thank you for letting us know you're watching tonight's live feed. Hopefully we'll get that Wi-Fi situation straightened out. The technology department does a terrific job here at TBC. That foul is going to send Diamond Smith to the line. It's called on George Tusha. That is his third. It's team foul number 5. Diamond Smith has not shot a free throw yet tonight. Seven minutes left. Smith ready for the first of 2. First free throw a little bit off the rim. Timberwolves now 6 for 12 from the line, pending this free throw number 2 from Smith, which is good. So 7 out of 13 and a 57-40 lead, the biggest lead of the night for the Timberwolves. Under 7 minutes to go. Hobney guarded on the right side of the court, hits Randolph at the top of the arc. Handoff back to Hobney, and the Eagles work it to the left side. Bibbs guarded 2-on-1. Ball stripped away. Cross to the basket, and the layup. First basket of the night for Joshua Cross, and it's 59-40. Tusha in the corner, almost lost control of the ball, picked it right back up, and a timeout for Coach Jones. With the score, Gateway 59, Eagles 40, 6:13 left, and we'll be back in just a minute. .613 left to go. 19-point lead for the Timberwolves. Eagles will inbound in the front court. Long pass all the way across the court to Randolph. He and Bibbs play catch. Randolph finds Duncanson. Back to the left side. Bibbs charges inside and gets the layup off the glass. Excellent move by Kenton Bibbs. He has 12, and it's 59-42. Eagles had cut it down to 9, but then Gateway worked it up to 17. Bibbs with the shot. Randolph with the rebound, goes up and draws the foul. So Jakari Randolph at the line for two. He's hit both his attempts so far tonight. Those came in the first half. 6 points overall for Jakari Randolph. Averages 3.5 points per game. And he's at the line for two. Randolph's first of two, little bit too strong. Ruiz back on the court for Gateway. Randolph ready for his second free throw. It is off the back of the rim and rebounded by Farmer. All the way past midcourt. Work to Farmer, one dribble, gives it up to Cobb. Almost lost control of the ball. Able to track it down near the sideline. Cobb will now slow things down, allow his teammates to set up for a possible opportunity. Here's Smith, spin move inside the paint. And a layup, no good. He gets his own rebound, second chance, and he scores. 9 points for Diamond Smith. 61-42, the lead back up to 19. Inside to Battle. Gives it back to Bibbs. Outside to Tusha for three. It's a little too strong. Rebounded by Cobb. Good job by Tusha getting back on defense, forcing Ruiz back outside. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Bounce pass to Cobb all the way across the court. Ruiz from the free throw line, in and out. Randolph with the nice rebound. Randolph tries to take it to the hole. He's pleading his case that he was fouled, but he's not going to get the call. D.W. Lewis in for George Tusha. And for the Gateway, Nate Henderson in for Joshua Cross. 4:13 and counting. Duncanson with the interception up the right side of the court. Finds Kenton Bibbs inside the paint. Bibbs layup does not go. Second chance, pump fake, and a foul. The basket is good. Looked to me like it was Henderson, and that is the correct call. Nate Henderson. Bibbs at the line. So far 2 for 7 tonight. This one is good. He now has 15. Three-point play is converted. It's 61-45. Florida Gateway leads with under 4 minutes to go. Ruiz to Farmer. Slam dunk attempt, and he is fouled by Lewis. Number 1 on D.W. Lewis, and Brandon Farmer at the line. He's missed both free throw attempts so far tonight. Those were in the first half. Farmer tied with Brown for the team high and the game high with 16. So Farmer ready for the first of 2. This one bounces off the front of the rim. 3:52 left to go. Free throw number 2 is off the back of the rim, rebounded by Randolph. Quick transition up the court. Duncanson gives it back to Randolph. Long three-point shot, a little bit too strong, and pulled in by Henderson. Bibbs with the steal to the basket. Basket is good, and the foul. And then it looks like we had a technical foul called after the play. So we'll give the officials a chance to talk things over and straighten it out. Meanwhile, Kenton Bibbs is just taking over the game high with 17. He'll have at least one free throw. 2 officials still talking. The basket is good. The foul is on Nate Henderson. Technical foul will be called against Brian Ruiz. So 3 fouls for Henderson, and because of the technical, now 3 fouls for Brian Ruiz. Well, Kenton Bibbs got the basket. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play, and it looks like I got the call wrong. Foul's going against Kenton Bibbs, the technical foul that is. I thought he said green 5, it was white 5. So Tay Cobb will take the technical free throws, and the first one no good. I didn't catch what the reason for the technical was. Cobb with his second free throw, misses them both. So now Kenton Bibbs will get his free throw, and the Eagles should get, or Gateway, surround the lane. And as far as possession goes, it will depend on the free throw, whether he makes it or there's a rebound. In the meantime, Kenny Brown checks in and Ruiz heads off. So sorry, Brian, made the wrong call on you a minute ago. Bibbs is 3 for 8 from the line. Again, this is for a 3-point play. It's good. So Kenton Bibbs now with 18, and it's 61-48. Gateway leads with 3:30 left on the clock. Brown guarded on the side by Duncanson, and Randolph comes in and will be called for the foul. That is number 2 on Jakari Randolph, number 9 on the Eagles, so 1-1 for Kenny Brown. First end of the 1-1 is good. Brown now with 17, and it's 62-48 Gateway. Free throw number 2 is good. So Brown now ties Bibbs with 18 for the game high. 63-48, a 15-point lead for the Timberwolves. That one knocked away, but a foul will be called against Diamond Smith. Coming up and over the back, that is only his first. It's team foul number 7, I believe, if I'm seeing that correctly. Marquise Duncanson ready to shoot the 1-1. As we said earlier, Duncanson is over 80% on the season. He is 2 for 2 so far tonight. 81% coming into play here this evening. Leighton Vion ready to check in for Florida Gateway. And he's now being called onto the court, and Brandon Farmer will head off to make way. So Duncanson ready. Front end of the 1-1. Off the back of the rim, but pulled in by Sam Battle in the corner. Duncanson gets it inside, and Parrish Hobdy will shoot 2. See who's called for the foul. That'll be number 2 on Leighton Vion. Hobdy's first attempts of the night. On the season, he's at 80% himself. First of 2 is good. As a team, Trinity Baptist comes into play tonight shooting 74% from the line. That is a fantastic team total. 1 for 2 goes Parrish Hobdy. Eagles keep the ball as Randolph rebounds. Hobdy for 3, off the rim, rebound Randolph, back inside to Bibbs, and a layup is good. And then a whistle after the basket. Looks like that's a timeout. Kenton Bibbs now with 20. Once again, the game high leader, and the timeout with the score 63-51. Gateway leads, 2:57 left on the clock, and we'll be back in a minute. It's Gateway's ball after the basket by Kenton Bibbs. He has 20 points. That's the game high. But Gateway leads by 12, 63-51. Kenny Brown has 18 and Brandon Farmer has 16. This is Diamond Smith trying to go all the way, and we will have a pushing foul from behind. Well, two officials are talking over now, and they're saying no foul. Ball just knocked out of bounds. That is Brown from the corner, and the three-pointer is good. 21 for Brown. He takes over the game high, 66-51, Timberwolves lead. Randolph for three, off the rim. Duncanson, three-point attempt, it's good. Marquise Duncanson now has 8, almost a steal at the other end. A long pass, it's going to be out of the reach of Kenny Brown and go back to the Eagles. 2:24 left and a 12-point lead for Gateway, and Coach Ruiz calls a timeout. Eagles fans liking what they're seeing in these last couple of minutes. They were trailing by 19 not long ago. It's down to 12, but with just 2:24 left to play. Again, in case you missed it, Eagles baseball will begin this Friday night, weather permitting, as Trinity Baptist has its season opener against Columbia International University. We'll stream that right here on TBC Eagles. We will also simulcast on the radio station that Trinity Baptist Church uses, FM 91.7 WTRJ. And you can listen in online on the header against Columbia International. But my son Dean and I will be here in the gym bringing you women's and men's basketball as they have South Region contests against Trinity College of Florida. Those ball games begin at 2 and 4 respectively. So we'll be streaming basketball this Saturday afternoon. 12-point deficit for the Eagles, 2:24 left on the clock. And we're going to have a whistle, official timeout. And they're going to reset the shot clock. Tate Cobb will now come up as Eagles are letting the ball roll to try to save some seconds. Duncanson takes the inbound pass. Clock now running at 2:20. Kenton Bibbs at midcourt, goes to the left side of the arc. Back up top, finds De Los Santos to the corner. Duncanson for three, a little too short. Into the hands of Joshua Cross. Battle trying to put on the press. They get it across the timeline. Brown around the right side, and he stepped on the sidelines. That will turn the ball back over to Trinity Baptist with 1:57 left to play. Well, the Eagles trailed by 12 at halftime. They're trailing by 12 with 1:57 left to go. Teams have played even basketball throughout this second half. Late in the first half, though, Gateway put up 3 3-pointers, and that helped them build their halftime lead. This is Brown on the right side, drawing the foul. Blocking called against Marquise Duncanson. That's his third, and it is team foul number 9 showing on the board at the moment. Now the officials are going to check to make sure the foul count is correct. Brown is at the line. The question is 1 and 1 or 2 shots, and that is number 10 just put on the board. So Brown ready to shoot 2. And this one is in and out, and that's his first miss. He's now 6 out of 7 from the line. Free throw number 2 from Brown. This one is in and out. Overall, Gateway's now 7 out of 16 if I'm counting correctly. The foul will be on the floor, and it will go against Cross with his first foul. Jakari Randolph in. De Los Santos will have a seat. Kenton Bibbs is ready to shoot. This will be a 1 and 1. That's team foul number 9, and it was called on the floor. So Bibbs is good with the first free throw, giving him 21. And now we got a little words exchanged underneath the basket. All the officials come in and separate Randolph and Smith. I heard another whistle, and we'll see if that means anything else has happened. Randolph still talking with one of the officials. Technical foul will be called against Jakari Randolph, so that'll be his third foul. James Miller will head in for Randolph. Kenton Bibbs at the line. He hit the front end of the 1 and 1. Here comes free throw number 2. This one is good. So Bibbs now with 22. It's a 10-point deficit for the Eagles with a minute and a half left. 4-possession game. Bibbs knocked the ball away, but Cobb picked it back up and got it across the timeline. That's Cross at midcourt. Bounce pass. Going to the hole is Vion, and he'll draw the foul. That's called against Parrish Hobdy, his third. And 2 free throws for Leighton Vion. First attempts of the night. Free throw number 1 is good. First point of the night for Leighton Vion. Joel De Los Santos in for Miller. Vion hit his first. Here comes number 2. It is good. 9 out of 18 are the Timberwolves. This one knocked away. Picked up by Brown. Pass gets away from Cobb. Battle with the bounce pass up the court. De Los Santos for 3. Off the rim. Into the hands of Smith, and a foul underneath. Looks like Parrish Hobdy will be called with 61 seconds left to play. So Diamond Smith will go to the line. He is 1 for 2 on the night. 9 points for Smith. Chance for him to get himself into double digits. First of 2 for Smith is off the front of the rim. 12-point lead, 68-56. Smith ready for his second. This one is in and out and back in. Took 3 bounces off the rim and dropped through, so Smith has 10. De Los Santos from the corner, 3-pointer off the rim. Smith with the rebound, and he'll go back to the line. So Diamond Smith just hit 1 out of 2 a moment ago. He's back at the line for 2 more. .13 lead for the Timberwolves. We have 51.8 seconds left. Number 1 is good. .11 points now for Diamond Smith. Free throw number 2 is good. He hits them both, 3 in a row, giving himself an even dozen. Under a minute to go. In fact, about 45 seconds left. Bibbs guarded by Smith, now 2-on-1. Hobney finds Duncanson in the corner, 3-pointer too short. Loose ball on the floor, grabbed by Hobney. 30 seconds left. Ball batted up in the air. Battle finds Chris Pham. 3-pointer for Pham. Yes! Chris Pham with the 3. And we have a whistle. Sam Battle will be called for foul number 4. And 2 more free throws for Diamond Smith. So Smith back at the line. Chris Pham, a really good 3-point shooter. Just buried one from NBA range. And the first free throw from Smith, no good. James Miller and Jamari Dixon on the court. Eagles are without Dwayne LeGrand. He was injured in Friday night's game at Pensacola. Hopefully that won't last too long. Eagles still have 4 South Region games to go. Number 2 coming for Diamond Smith. This one is good, so he goes 1 for 2. He now has 13. And a timeout with 22.8 seconds remaining, and Gateway leading 72-59. .8 seconds remain. Travius Whitfield on the court along with James Miller, Hunter Lang, Chris Pham, and Jamari Dixon. Pham just hit a 3-pointer a moment ago. Tries to get inside, finds Whitfield. Whitfield will go to the line. That will be called against Tay Cobb. It's only his first. And Whitfield has a chance to get on the board. Whitfield 2 for 4 shooting free throws on the season. So Whitfield, 13 seconds left, gets the first of 2. It's good. Freshman Travius Whitfield ready for free throw number 2. This one in and out. Goes 1 for 2. He's on the board. Pham with the steal. 3-point shot. This one misses off the rim. And Cross will find Cobb, and he's going to slow it down and let the clock run out. And that brings us to the end of the ball game with the final score. Florida Gateway College Timberwolves 72, Trinity Baptist College Eagles 60. Tonight's player of the game, Kenton Bibbs with 22 points. He got 13 of those in the second half, and he also carries home the game-high total. For the Wolves, Kenny Brown finishes with the team-high 21, and Brandon Farmer has 16 and Diamond Smith 13. We'll finish off the Wolves' point totals. Joshua Cross 2, Leighton Vion 2, Tay Cobb with 6, Brian Ruiz with 5, Jeremiah Tismay with 5, and Jared Gardner had 2. To go along with Bibbs and his 22, Jakari Randolph 6, Marquise Duncanson 8, Parrish Hobdy 5, Chris Pham 3, D.W. Lewis had 2, Tusha 3, De Los Santos and Snook each with 2, Sam Battle with 6, and Travius Whitfield with the free throw right at the end. Thank you to Hakeem Bethelmi